Hi everybody, it's 2 o'clock on a Thursday. Today I'm going to show you how to make one card, but I did make two, using the new Pinkfresh Bluebonnet Bliss. So stay with me and I'm going to show you how to make it. I'm going to be using the Better Press today. Alright, so here's the Better Press, and I already have my Bluebonnet on here. And I also have two of the sentiments. Now, there are 4 sentiments, and I will show you on this stamp. So here's the stamp, and it has the same sentiments as the Better Press, as the press plate. So may your day be full of joy. You can do hard things. Your true blue friend, missing you, and you're in full bloom. So it's a beautiful flower. Alrighty, so I've already got my press plates on my magnetic plate here. So I need my paper. So I've cut a piece of paper that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Yeah, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm just going to put it on here. I've got my sticky grid paper on here to hold it in place. And then I'm going to take my ink. And I'm going to ink this up. I'm just using black ink. So we got that inked. Okay. So now I'm going to place this onto my Better Press. There's little magnets in the corner of each one. And now I'm going to put it through my big shot. So I'll be right back. So let's see the reveal. Beautiful. I love using the Better Press. It makes such a beautiful stamped image on it. So I just wipe this clean with a baby wipe, because I just use regular ink. I'm just gonna clean it off with a baby wipe. Okay. Alrighty. I'm just going to set that aside. Alright, and then I can just take this off like so. Alright. So this is in stock, the press plate. So you can go online and type in Bluebonnet. What is it called again? Bluebonnet Bliss, and everything will come up. All right, now we're going to do some stenciling. Got my little mat here. My sticky mat here. And the stencils. And these are also available. So I'm going to start with stencil number 1. Okay. Oops, I've got that off a bit. There we go. Okay, why is it taking me so long here? I'm not sure. Oh my goodness. My eyes are deceiving me. There we go. All right, and I'm going to use my Pinkfresh brushes. I've chosen 2 greens. I've chosen Rustic Wilderness and Mowed Lawn. I'm going to start with Mowed Lawn. Hi, Denise. All right, so we'll start with Mowed Lawn here. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to remove that. And when I clean these, I use alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and a cloth. That's what I use. I don't use water. I find the alcohol dries quicker. Okay. And now I'm going to go with the second stencil. Okay, and this one I'm using Rustic Wilderness. It's a darker green. And it really complements the Mowed Lawn. Okay. Works out lovely. Okay, and then next, we're going to do some flowers. So I'll put my green brush away and get out my blue. Okay, and we'll place this on here. There we go. I'll probably get in a bit closer there. Now I've chosen 2 blues for this. One is Mermaid Lagoon and one is Uncharted Mariner. So I'm going to start with the Mermaid Lagoon for my brighter value. There we go. And then the next one is the last one, and we're going to do the darker value. And that one on. There we go. And now I'll put this one. And again, these complement each other very nicely for the contrasts. And there we go. Isn't that beautiful? All right. So I'll show you. I put the alcohol in my little spray bottle, and then I just spray it and wipe it off. And it dries instantly. That's why I like it. So these bottles are great. I just put the rubbing alcohol in here, okay? And then it's totally dry. And then you can put it away. Alrighty. Now, I am going to get the dye. Whoops. And I'm also going to cut out May Your Day Be Full of Joy. Okay? So I'll just let you look at the card. And I'm just going to go cut these out. Alrighty, I'm back. Hi, Shell. Hi, Patty. So we have that cut out, and I cut out my sentiment. And there's little bits and pieces here that you can punch out. Get a little. Just punch those out. And there you go. It's beautiful. All right. Put those back. I have a habit of losing dyes. So I'm just going to put that back right away. See, I dropped one already. So the gathering has started today. So it's starting today, and it goes Friday and Saturday. It's in Ile-de-Chêne, I believe, and I'll be attending later on Saturday. Actually, I'll be there in the morning. Yeah, Denise, I'm terrible for losing these dies. And I even have a little area here with a magnetic back that I could put them on, and I still seem to lose them. All right. I have a wonderful new die set here. I'm absolutely in love with it. It's called the Double Stitched Elongated Oval, and I'm absolutely in love. I'm not sure what time the doors open, Denise. I'm going on Saturday, so I've never been. But look at these. Aren't these gorgeous? Look at the stitching. I can see I'll be using these a lot. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. And they're $25.99. I just think they're fabulous. So I've used them on both cards. I've used them on this card. And then I used them on this card. All right. So I've cut 2 of them out right here. I got these right off of Pinkfresh. I picked up the dies and stamps yesterday, so I wasn't, I had to make a card right away, so I just took it right off the internet, and I'm very pleased with it. All right. I'm just going to turn this over and use it to color this. So I'm going to use the Mermaid Lagoon. I'm going to wipe this off because I used the dark one last. I was only outside for a minute today, and yes, it was windy. Okay, I'm just going to pat some of it off so I don't get a blob. And then I'm just going to go around the outside with my Mermaid Lagoon. Again, I'm going to tap it off because I don't want a blob. Oh my goodness, I love this die. If you want a new frame type die, this is it. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'll be using this lots. Okay, so we've got a little bit of ink around there. Okay, now I'm going to flip this over. When I put my brushes in here, I alternate them so that the colors don't mix. So I just alternate them up. All right. It also has a stamp that goes with it, and I'm going to actually use this stamp just to show you. And I'll get my brush. That happens a lot too. Yeah, Anna, this die set is absolutely gorgeous. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Mermaid Lagoon again, and I'm just going to stamp on the bottom here. I'm going to move that over a bit. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and 1, 2 in. Okay, so I'm going to put it like that. And take my Mermaid Lagoon. And there we go. There's one corner. And now I'm just going to switch it around. 5 up, 2 in. And we'll ink it again. This just gives some interest on the card. Okay. Clean up that later. Alrighty. So we have our backdrop card. And this is going to go on here. So this is 4 by 5 1/4, and our card is 5 1/4 by 5 1/2. All right, so we'll put that on. It really does add a lot of interest to the card. There we go. And then this one, I am going to put on here. And I'm actually going to pop dot it on here, or foam tape. Yeah, I love the stamp. It just adds that little bit of interest that we needed. A lot of times I use a background plate for the interest, but I really like this idea. Okay, so now we're just going to remove the tape backing here. If you look online, there's absolutely beautiful, more beautiful cards as well. And, oops, I have some other ideas I could use with it. So now I'm just going to put this right here. There we go. And then I'm going to just put this on. I'm not adding any foam tape to this. I am going on Saturday only. I still suffer from fatigue, so I thought I'll go Saturday and see how long I last. I've been having Monday, Tuesday were bad, but Wednesday, Thursday I've been good. So I'm happy that my fatigue isn't too bad on these days. So I'm hoping on Saturday it'll be really good as well. And now I'm going to put May Your Day Be Full of Joy. And there it is. So pretty. I love it. And then the second one that I made, this, Your True Blue Friend, is long, as you saw in the, here, it's long. But it was too long for that, so I just cut it, and it worked perfect. You just cut it at the blue, and you can get it to go like that. Yeah. So there we go. There's my 2 cards. I think they're so pretty. All right, so we use the press plate, which is already still on my Better Press. And this is the stamp, and you get all of the sentiments as well. This is the die, and you get all of the sentiment dies as well as the floral. And then we have the stencils. And then we have this fantastic one. Now, I was thinking of putting a dark base on this one, Shell, and you just reminded me I had it here, and I was going to do that to see what it would look like. So let's try it. Another reason, Shell, why I like that tape gun. See, I just could peel that off. So I was going to do this, so now I'm doing it, and look at that. I like it. I had intended on using this. I had it cut and everything. So there we go. I think it looks really pretty using that. So then I can just put I'll just put a white in the inside. Now on this one, yeah, it's funny, we thought the same thing. On this one, I put in the oval, and on this one, I'll just put the regular. And there we go. There's our cards. Yeah, the dark base. I had it cut here and ready to go because I thought afterwards it would look great. And then when you said that, I thought, oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alrighty, so there we go. And I have some other new ones here that I'm going to use next week, which I will show you. So if you want any of these, just put Bluebonnet in and you'll get everything that goes with it. And then these are called double stitched elongated oval. And I will put links to these, all right, for you. All right, look at these. I absolutely love them. These are called basic label frames. I love it, and I'll be doing stuff with these next week. And they came out with another butterfly, and I love butterflies. So I'm going to be doing some cards using these butterflies. They also have a better press plate for the Butterfly Bliss, the dies, and a stencil. So that'll be next. No, tomorrow, I'm going to be there Saturday. And then that'll be Tuesday. And on Thursday, I'm going to use this one. This is the Floral Field. Look at it. Isn't that beautiful? So I'll be making a card using that. Okay, so that is what's up for next week. Okay, thanks for joining me. I'm glad you enjoyed these cards. I think they're beautiful. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.